Howdy, folks. Anthony Dream Johnson here, president of the fucking Manosphere, founder of 21 Studios, 21 Convention, co-founder of the Redman Group, founder of 22 Convention, 21 University, and about a million other organizations I operate. Now, today I have a very special announcement for you guys. As most of you know, if you're following the channel for a while here, we have 21 Summit coming up in just a few days right here in Orlando, Florida. And 21 Summit, it's the first time we're holding it. It's actually the inaugural 21 Summit, first time ever. And that's going to be a 3 multi-conference, multi-convention experience for the attendees and our staff and our speakers and our team here in Orlando, Florida, the founding city of 21 Convention way back in 2006, 2007. Now, as you can see here on the page, we have the main event, the flagship event you guys have come to know and love for many years, the 21 Convention, the world's ultimate convention for men, also known sometimes as the mansplaining event of the century, things like that. That's coming up soon, right in a couple days here, and that's the main event for all men. We also have the 21 Convention Patriarch Edition, which we started last year in Orlando, Florida. So now it's being held for its second time. And that's a special version of 21 Convention focused much more strongly on fathers and fatherhood and patriarchy, family and marriage, things like that. Finally, of course, most of you should know by now about the 22 Convention, Make Women Great Again. That is our first ever women's conference. It's now infamous. It's reached over 150 million people this year, went super viral in the media and all over the world. That's finally being held for its first time ever as part of the larger 21 Summit super event with the Patriarch event for fathers and then the main event, of course, for men. That's coming up real soon. Tickets are still on sale, but they're about to get shut off. We're almost sold out. All 3 events are basically packed to the max. We're down at each conference to just a couple seats. I'm very proud of that, especially because it's a COVID year. So we're kicking ass. Fuck yeah. This event's actually going to be one of the biggest we've ever held in our entire 14-year history now. 14 years, one of the biggest events ever. But aside from the events and the tickets you could still get there and all that are about to shut off. On top of that, though, we have a very special announcement. For the first time ever for 21 Convention, for our company, 21 Studios, and I believe, to my knowledge, for the first time in the history of the Manosphere, at a Manosphere convention, at a Manosphere gathering of world leaders from our community, from A to Z, all the guys we have, it's amazing. We're doing a pay-per-view live stream of that convention, of the Woodstock of the Manosphere. It's going to be fucking awesome. So here it is. Boom. The 21 Convention 2020 pay-per-view experience, the world's ultimate mansplaining pay-per-view experience. Fuck yeah. So that's going to be a pay-per-view ticket, full all 4 days of the convention. For the attendees, it's actually like 4.5. They come in on Wednesday night. But for the filming and the speeches, you guys know on YouTube, it's 4 days, all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, it's the same for Patriarch, except Patriarch and 22 Convention, which starts on Friday, they're not part of the pay-per-view experience. The pay-per-view ticket is for the main event, the flagship event for men. Next year, we'll probably do more events pay-per-view, live stream. But I've been thinking about this for a couple of years, and a lot of you have asked me for a pay-per-view ticket to the event online, live streaming. Obviously, the technology exists, but I wanted to make sure that when we did it, it was perfect. It fucking kicked ass. We used the real camera that we filmed the speeches with, the real professional video and audio team, all those guys. And that's what we have here for you right now for the first time ever, a full super duper, full HD, 1080p pay-per-view experience ticket. It's going to be fucking awesome. And I'm excited that we can perfect it and nail it right off the bat. Like everything that we do, we fucking kick ass. Hence that we've waited to do it until now. And of course, with COVID and all this crap, a lot of you can't even come to the convention if you live in another country. America, many nations have all kinds of restrictions on flights and traveling and this and that. It sucks. And even though we're packing up the event, we got a lot of guys coming. There's a lot of people that just can't come because they can't fucking get a flight. It's physically, legally impossible and all that. So I'm really happy that we could finally nail this and do it. It's the right year to get it off the ground, kick ass with a pay-per-view ticket. Now we got it for you, available anywhere in the world that you have, good internet and a device to watch it. The pay-per-view ticket will play on any major web browser. So, desktop, laptop, mobile, tablet, whatever you got, it'll be fun. Now, again, it's for the main event, not the Patriarch of 22. It's for the entire main event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's going to be all the speakers you're going to get to see here. A whole bunch of them here. Jay Vincent, high-intensity training, fitness, personal trainer. The one and only George Bruno, Pat Stedman, Coach EO, Elliot Hulse, Steve Brule from Studio Brule, Socrates, John Samez from Bulldog Mindset, Steve, the motherfucking Dean Williams from The Man Mindset, Tanner Guzzi from The Appearance of Power and Masculine Style, Ivan Throne, the Dark Triad Man, the author of The 9 Laws. Of course, myself, Anthony Dream Johnson, I'll be speaking there on Sunday. Coach Greg Adams from Coach Greg Adams on YouTube and Free Agent Lifestyle. And Jesse Lee Peterson from The Fallen State, huge guy. I just interviewed him recently on the Redman Group. And Terrence Pop from Redonkulous. Might even have more speakers too added at the last minute here. There will also be 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 episodes of the Redman Group filmed live at the event. That'll be part of this pay-per-view ticket. Now, the pay-per-view ticket costs $99 a day, so very affordable. You can buy any day that you want, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any combination of that. Or you can get the full 4-day pay-per-view ticket for $299. So basically, you buy 3 days and you get one free. So you'll save $97. Boom. I hope you guys found that fair. I think it's a pretty badass price given the complexity and the money that goes into putting on an event like this. I could tell you straight up that putting on, in terms of finances and money and logistics, putting on one convention that we do or 2 per year or something like that, depending on prior years, how many we're doing per year, that's a very expensive pursuit, and it's it's massive. It's a massive effort from everyone, financially, logistically, spiritually, so to speak, psychologically. It's massive, experience and expense on everyone, from the speakers to the staff to myself to the attendees to everybody that empowers it to kick ass and do everything that we do. But yeah, it's $299 basically for the whole event, or you can do $99 a day. And yeah, this year, man, doing 3 conventions at the same time, it's massive. And I want to mention at this point too that if you're coming to the convention, if you're one of the guys who's bought a ticket this year or in the past, over 1,000 alumni, I love you guys. I appreciate coming out to the event big time. It's not just me that makes the event happen and the speakers and the staff and all that. It's the attendees. Without the attendees, we would not have the funding to do the conference. Our conference and our conventions are 100%, basically attendee funded. We get other money too from little ads and super chats and stuff and all that, but mostly it's the tickets, man. Guys come out, they show up, they make it happen. They're the ones who fund this whole thing, and then that goes out into the world and helps millions of men. So it's badass that they're coming out. For you guys who can't make it for whatever reason, we got this for you now for the main event. And again, it's $299, boom, for the full event, or $99 a day. One question I think a lot of people have is, can you buy like one day and then upgrade later to the full thing? Technically, you can do that, but as far as I know, with our system, it's not going to give you like a discount. So you need to like make the call what you want to do. I just recommend you do $299, do the full thing. But if you want to try to piecemeal it, $99 a day, that's on you and that's fun. I got no problem with it. Anyway, there's some more details on the page you can check out here, kind of the scheduling, what's going to go on, just the basics here with timing, days, dates, and all that. Another thing too is that you're buying a pay-per-view ticket live stream to the conference itself. So you'll have that starting Thursday all the way through the event, depending on what you buy. Excuse me. In addition to that, though, you have about 3 days, so until October 7th, and the event ends on October 4th at night on Sunday. You're going to have through October 7th, that evening, that night, to watch the recordings. So you can watch them live, and you can watch them for a few days after. You're not buying the recordings themselves because they're not really intended for that purpose long term. We're going to do a professional editing, multicam edits, all that super cool stuff you guys see on YouTube and at 21 University. But you will have a good 3 days, maybe even 4. I'll extend it by a day. So you guys can actually watch and experience the convention live from wherever you want, your phone, your laptop, whatever you got. Throughout the page, it actually lists some more details about the event. It will be in 1080p, full HD. It's going to be professionally produced by 21 Studios, powered by 21 Studios, not some webcam bullshit and some random microphone. Like, this is the real stuff we're using. It's very, complex to put all together, and we're very happy to do it, proud to do it. It will be in 1080p and also be in lower resolutions automatically as you're watching. So if you don't have super high speed internet, it'll still work just fine, no problem. 720p, 40p, whatever. And then we also list all the speakers, and I'll get to the conference schedule in a minute here so you guys can see what's going on. But it's actually lists all the speakers here too, that I listed off to you guys as well in the image. And then we have some more promotional images down here too. Elliot Hollis, Jesse Lee Peterson, the Reverend, I interviewed recently. Jay Vincent and Coach Greg Adams, and Pat Stedman and John Samez from Bulldog Mindset. You'll see on our social media accounts on Instagram and Twitter, I'll be posting more promotional images like this. By the way, if you are an pre-existing, not tomorrow and all that, but pre-existing 21 University member, active account or former, you're actually going to get a discount on the pay-per-view ticket. So it's a little welcome and thank you for being a member at 21 University. Positive Education for Men, 21university.com, where this will all be streamed, our own platform, basically, our own video platform. And they're getting a nice discount. Yeah, it's been pretty substantial, and I really appreciate you guys being a member there beforehand. So I hope that you get the ticket and use the discount. You'll get an email, a newsletter for the 21 University with the discount code. So wait until then to buy it. It'll be coming out, same day as this video. Now, a little bit more demonstration here. If you go inside 21university.com, you'll actually see each of the 4 days listed here already. And this is actually where you'll go to watch them once you have an account. Once you purchase the live stream, whatever you choose, and you go in there. An example is day 1 of 4, so Thursday. This is the actual page. It's live. It's got a real countdown to when this actually starts. And if you click that, boom, you can purchase the 1 day, $99, or the full thing for $299, whatever you want to do. So that's what it looks like, and it's a pretty simple thing. And it's actually gonna have a live chat too, privately for you guys who have it. You paid for the access, so that's pretty cool. And we'll actually talk to you throughout the event, and we'll actually take the discretion of the speaker and what's physically going on at the event. We will take some questions from online at the event, like in a live Q&A during speech, so you get to be part of the event. One more thing too I want to mention is that we will be broadcasting live as well to the YouTube channel 21 Studios right here. It's going to be a little previews. So we'll preview about, say, 10, 15 minutes, something like that of each speech for free right here on the channel. And then that'll cut off and go to the pay-per-view only. And the pay-per-view will be going the whole time as well when that's going on. So we'll be double streaming it. But there will be free previews throughout the event. So that's pretty badass. You guys don't pay nothing. You can just watch that. And then, of course, way down the line, these videos will get edited and put out like we usually do at 21 University. And then after that on YouTube. So boom. Now, I did want to also mention here's a schedule. It's still work in progress, so it could change a little bit. That's just the nature of live events. It is what it is. Someone could get in a car accident. There could be a medical emergency. I could maybe have to move someone a little bit. I have to maybe move, George Bruno to Friday and move Coach EO to Thursday or something like that. But for the most part, the schedule is final, pending any small changes or an emergency happening to a speaker. So I'll actually go through it kind of slowly for you guys. This is not on the page yet, but it will be later. Let's see you guys here on video. So we got Wednesday. There's an 8 p.m. meet and greet, not for you guys though. Thursday for the pay-per-view, it's going to open with myself, an opening address. Then Socrates, Pat Stedman. After lunch, it'll be Coach Greg Adams and George Bruno at the end of the day. On Friday, it will be Jay Vincent. That's the Giga Chadzilla, I call him. That guy over there. Speaking on fitness and lifting weights and working out, getting healthy and getting fit. Starting out there, and Tanner Guzzi, Elliot Hulse. And then after lunch, we'll have Steve Williams, Steve the Dean, and Coach EO, who interviewed also on the Redman Group earlier this year. On Saturday, we will start the day with John Samez from Bulldog Mindset, followed by the one and only Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. After lunch, we'll have Terrence Pop from Redonkulous, and finally Steve Brule at the end of the day there. These times, by the way, are approximate. Most likely, they'll actually go longer. So the start times will be pretty accurate, and the days typically run at least 15 minutes over. So on this, you'll see on the website, it even says like approximately, a little symbol. So you can expect these to go a little bit longer. And then finally on Sunday, the day will begin with Ivan Throne and myself giving a keynote address. And then after lunch, we'll have 3 episodes of the Redman Group, back to back, boom, 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 each one about 75 minutes long. And then finally, we will have closing remarks by myself and maybe Socrates at the end of the day there. That's the event. There could be 1 or 2 more speakers added to the event last minute, but this pretty much is what's going on here for the conference with your pay-per-view ticket and for the guys attending. So I hope you guys get your ticket. It's going to be fucking awesome. If you can't physically make it, it is what it is. It's pretty late in the game, a couple days out here. But pay-per-view is going to be live. It's going to be badass. It's going to be perfect, superb, top-notch, golden quality. Like everything we do at 21 Studios and 21 Convention. So I look forward to seeing you at the event if you have a real ticket. And if you have pay-per-view, I appreciate your support, supporting the channel, supporting what we do, and educating yourself, making your life, and becoming the best you can, and then making yourself the best man you can be. I'll see you guys soon at the event if you have a ticket. Otherwise, I guess we'll see you in the live stream when I'm talking to you, literally from the 21 Convention stage. Peace out, and I'll see you soon.